I got into live-action roleplay a lot because a friend of mine, and also a fellow player, his name's Alrin, or Shaquille, he introduced me to it through a pamphlet one day that he had found while out at Maywood doing something else. And we pitched this idea to our small group of friends and just decided that this was fantastic to get a big group of friends together with swords. And I mean, our group of friends have been making foam swords since we were really little, so to do this with a large group of people and to just get out there and, you know, do it with a whole bunch of people at the same time, it was going to be crazy fun. And here I am, a year and a half later, still doing it. My profession as a character in LarpCraft is, I wouldn't necessarily say mercenary, but more like a freelancer, taking various jobs for anything. Typically, it's guard duty. We've followed people to help them defend against various things that they'd find in any of the realms, although we've been known to take other jobs too. I find that quite a few characters start off as the mercenaries or assassin types, just because it's easy to get into, you know, saying, oh hey, I'll fight other characters for money. This is a perfect way, you know, I can make money while fighting. But it really takes it, you gotta take it one step farther if you want to, you know, keep with that as a character, that this is your profession, this is what you do for a living as a character in the game, not just, oh hey, give me money, I'll go stab someone. When my friends heard that I was starting to live-action roleplay, really getting into my character, they were a little surprised. This wasn't something I had typically done. I mean, I played video games quite a bit, but going out and actually getting involved in a character and in a realistic setting with like, weapons and armor, and quite a few people were pretty surprised. My family still looks at me kind of oddly when I tell them that I put on armor and hit people with swords, but I mean, everyone's been real supportive. I even got a few things as gifts last year Christmas to make my character my character. It's been really great. I really feel that in the future my character will probably come to fruition. This will be something that he'll continue on doing what he's doing until the day he's forced to stop. My character is set in his ways. He's going to keep fighting and he's going to keep killing until something kills him. I've been playing for a little while now, about a year and a half, so the one thing I would have to say to people that are really thinking about coming to join, but are just on the edge about not coming or coming, definitely at least give it a shot. Watch a couple of the videos on YouTube. I mean, it can't hurt to come find out. I mean, even if you just stand by and watch for a day. It's a lot of great fun, and I think a lot of people would be surprised if more people would give it a chance. Possibly one of my most memorable experiences, I was fighting in our Maywood realm. It was an area in the lowlands. I was hit with a fire spell, and really playing into this, I was engulfed in flames. I started throwing off pieces of my armor as if I were on fire. I'm rolling around on the ground. I came up covered in dirt, steaming, burned alive, charred. It was, I mean, that was one of the biggest things that it sticks in my mind, is that, you know, that's when it really started to click that, you know, if you can visualize this stuff, it becomes real. And it's one of the greatest experiences in the world. My name is Corbin Post, I'm 20 years old, and I'm a local day laborer. What really turned me on about LarpCraft was the ability to get out and do things with people, like-minded people, where I could spend time with them, get practice in, and it's a great way to stay in shape too. Going to my first LARP, I was actually extremely nervous. I'm a fairly outgoing person, but it was different seeing all of these people in their various costumes, armor, gear, and me just showing up in a t-shirt and pants with a pool noodle for a weapon, essentially. I was extremely nervous to start out with, but as soon as I started talking to, you know, a person here, a person there, it turned into something that it was super easy to get into. All of the people were extremely friendly. I couldn't have felt more welcome if I had known these people for more than a year, as I do now. Tournaments are really interesting in our system because, I mean, you're going out there against one person and you've got usually quite a few people watching you, so you've got shouts from the stands, and it's kind of a daunting experience. Even if you're fighting against one person that you fought against so many times, you've got the eyes of the entire realm on you, and it's fulfilling when you put your sword through them and they fall to the ground and everyone cheers in the background. A couple of words of encouragement I could give to people thinking about joining the LarpCraft system and coming to games is that never be afraid to just try something once. I mean, you don't have to fight, you can even just come and watch, but the people are so friendly, there's no real way to explain it other than seeing it. I mean, we get together, we're a big group of friends, it's an experience like no other.